Hello and happy day. Welcome to New Age Custom Farming. If you're new here, we are a custom farming operation in Wisconsin. Started fourth crop hay today. We are doing a custom chopping job for somebody. So we are going to somebody else's farm and chopping their hay for them that they then feed their dairy cattle. Just got done cleaning our calf barn, and this morning I hosted our Little Farmers Day on the farm. So I had a bunch of little kids here out of the farm. So one of my favorite things to do is having local kids come out to the farm and learn about agriculture. But now that farm camp is all done for the week, it is back to business. Why am I seeing two noses? What is going on, my dudes? The T7 just looks so cute and little and compact rolling in. You look so cute rolling in that little unit.
Oh, pretty light too.
How much does it weigh?
15,000 pounds.
What were you doing?
Just picking it up to put it on the cedar.
My cedar? The Brilliant cedars. Well, it looks like Ava's doing a continuation of this project and now moving all of the corn silage. That looks like snaplage, actually. Front those in that bag over there to over here for now, and then they're cleaning it up over here, and we'll be bagging more stuff over there, I'm assuming. Well, they uncovered the bunker that Marcus is driving the skid loader into so that we can put more hay on it tomorrow. So he's taking off all the tires that they got off, putting them in this pile so we can put them right back on. And then they're putting on the thumb for the whatever that thing's called. All right, it is the next day, and let me just say, you can tell that the boys are definitely not content creators and YouTubers first because they never film before and afters of things. But let me tell you, I have seen the before of this, and this looks 1,000 times better. Old Hank Mandu says, I'm gonna go drive some circles down for him. I think you're on the wrong side of the feed trough there. So today we are doing our own hay instead of custom chopping for somebody else. So it's coming right here to our own bunker. I think they're trying to avoid their project over here, driving on it, because normally they pull up ahead that way and then back up, but thing about the unloading process is it's not the fastest always. And that right there is why you need a high horsepower tractor for packing. And just like that, as one leaves, the next one comes on it. Well, Avery made one pass or one push.
Go get me a light that works.
Bust. Do you need a battery or a light?
Well, the other light would be better, but I don't know where it is.
So what kind of line did you break?
Hydraulic. These are all metal U-bolts he's got here. Man. And we put that in that bowl. That one's back there, I think. Well, it's got to be one of the blue ones. Can you go pull on the blue one? Ouch. See. Yep. Okay. Hold on. I got it. Good. I don't know how you got this through here. What?
I'm zoomed in on your face.
You might have to come down here and help me kind of feed it.
Did you tie a string to it?
No, I was just gonna feed it through as we go.
Up there, it's pretty tight.
All right, well, we can tie a string to there, but let me get this out once.
While the boys are gonna keep working on fixing that hydraulic line, I'm gonna go do a circuit clean. Hopefully they can get it figured out, and then Dalton and I can go get new calves and keep our Friday moving. Oh, they got the blade working again. Well, you might be wondering how we've been able to still haul in and keep chopping feed while the T9 has been down. And so this is what the T9 was packing when it broke. You can actually see there's a lot of the hydraulic fluid. But they stopped packing the bunker, obviously, because the T9 was down. And then Mason has been in the payloader on the pad that they just made. And that's actually where we're going to end up putting a lot of this hay anyway that we're chopping. So we're going to fill the bunker that's behind me. And then our plan is to just use this pad, pack hay down on the pad, and then we'll cover it here too. Well, I just got done riding in the packing tractor with Avery for a little bit. I didn't even want to get my phone out to film because I was holding on for dear freaking life, because the pad that they were packing on when Mason was doing with the payloader can't tip and go on its side because it'll just roll over, obviously. So it was packed very weird. It made it very difficult for the packing tractor, and that was sketchy. We'll be right back here bright and early tomorrow morning to cover the bunker because the bunker is just about full, and then they'll finish that pile they're working on and we'll fill that or cover that up too. Oh, get out the way. Well, it is the next day. I finished my run to the farm, so I run every weekend morning. And as you guys saw, I ran past where they were chopping, so that was fun to be able to just run in the hayfield instead of running down the road. A lot safer for me too. But now I am here pushing up calves, getting them into the robot. I have one left, and then I'll do a circuit clean, and they are still chopping hay. We have a lot of feed, which I guess is a good thing to have, good problem to have, but they are, Avery's in the packing tractor, they're going to keep chopping. I know for sure they have one more field that hasn't been chopped in yet, and then keep chopping, and then we're going tractor pulling today, but that was going to actually be, sorry, I'm like looking, oh, there's a calf I need. That is actually going to be a separate video from this video, we decided. Just for fun. So that's the day. Say hi to the new calf. Oh my goodness. You wanna go drink? Let's go get you a drink. I'm in the packing tractor with Avery, and I literally put my seatbelt on because I just don't like this wild ride. I am not meant to be in a packing tractor. Avery's
You're being kind of a Sally.
Okay, here's the thing, is I can jump on a speeding horse over a 3-foot oxer, but I don't like being all tilty.
All tilty. It'll slide before it tips.
Will we slide like all the way down and then tip?
Probably not. Nothing's a guarantee in life though.
I just don't like it. I don't mind when we're going on the top.
You just don't like the side hill?
Yeah.
Should show them what we're working up here.
Yeah, I've shown from the outside.
Did you? I gotta hold on to this bar next to me to stay in the seat. It's a good time. My arm's getting pretty tired, but I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. This is why I seatbelted myself in case this door comes flying open. At least I won't fling out.
The final load is on the pile, thank God, and it is way bigger than I expected. That is our shop, that's one of our sheds right there. There's a machine shed, there's the other bunker. That kind of shows you how high we are. That's a house over there. So, those are cows. Here. Those are also cows. Dirty windshield, but yeah, kind of a view of where we're at. We're up there, but we got her all in. Gonna kind of pack this pile in a little tighter, and actually I really don't even need to do that because what we do on the other bunker, because it's that big face right there where the ramp is where Dalton has to feed out of the TMR there. It's right in the way. So we gotta take the big payloader, which is right there, and put it on this pile and face the front of that pile nice so he can drive through right there. Here, I'll give you a better shot of it right here. So this is where he drives to load the TMR. You can see the TMR right there. So we got to slice the front of this off. First we got to cover it, and then we'll bunch up the plastic right here and take the front of it off, and then drape the plastic over the front, and then lean some big tires against it to kind of seal it in. So we got to put all of that feed on this pile right here. So it's going to get a little bit bigger, but there's actually a lot more feed in there than you think there is. It takes a while, even with that big payloader, to scoop it all up. It'll take an hour to move it. There's probably 10 loads in there of silage that'll have to go in this pile here. And I don't know, he's got this little bit of a transition pile right here. If he's gonna run out of that before he's out of corn silage, we have to fill it. He'll probably put some of this over here just to feed up right away. And then he can kind of seal the front of this one. And then once this pile's gone, he'll start feeding out of this one. And then we'll fill this whole bunker here with corn silage. So that's kind of the plan. But yeah, that's a huge pile. That pad is probably 100 by 180, 200. So there's people that definitely make way bigger piles than that, but we've never had that much feed right here. This is the first time we've ever piled it on these lime screenings here. Normally we make a couple bags, but we knew we had way too much feed to put in bags, so we piled her up, and we're gonna see how it works. We'll probably move it this winter instead of digging out of it every day in the lime screenings. We'll wait until a nice cold day and take the payloader and move it to this bunker once this one is empty. That's probably our plan. Otherwise, you just end up with a sloppy mess when you got to drive in there every day with the skid loader. Rain or shine, you're in there digging out of it, and it's a disaster. So we'll wait until a nice day that we can just move it all at once when it's dry out, and then we don't have to worry about it. We'll uncover the whole thing and move the whole thing. Just get the blade going in the middle of winter and pack it into that bunker. I know it seems like a waste to move it 100 feet, but it is a literal nightmare zone if you're digging out of that thing every day. If it's dry, it's fine, but it's not going to be dry all winter, I can guarantee you that. So anyway, I'm rambling. That's going to be it for this video. Mason and I are going to go meet Emily and Greg at the tractor pull in Highland, and we'll see you in that one. Bye.